Welcome back everybody to another pomade review, and today we'll be taking a look at another unorthodox water-based pomade, and in my opinion, one of the best in the game, and it is Summit by Templeton Tonics. I got the one in the Trailhead scent, which pairs up nicely with my Trailhead scented Templeton tonic. I sometimes like to use this over the Summit pomade to give a little boost and shine to provide a richer and deeper shine. Both are excellent products, but I'll be talking about this one in a separate video. And today we'll be focusing on the Summit pomade. So first of all, let's talk about the design of the jar. As always, very kick-ass design label. The thing about the Templeton Tonics is that their design labels always have some sort of like an adventurous theme to them, and they're always aesthetically pleasing. This one is a picture of a compass, a transparent compass over a mountain, and there's the Templeton logo, the signature arrow at the bottom over here. It comes in, as always, like every other pomade in the line, a plastic 4-ounce green jar, and there's a label over here with the product name, 4 ounces of handcrafted firm hold water-based pomade. Well, the original labels actually had medium to them, but they were a typo. The later batches, such as this one, got fixed, and on the right side you have the ingredients of the pomade. Now, let's screw it open, and the first thing you'll notice is somewhat of a fluffy but creamy and slightly waxy looking off-white color of a pomade. Scooping it out, it feels a little chunky, but as you break through the top layer, it eventually gets really smooth. Now, the website describes it to be sort of like a cheesecake consistency, and once you get through the top layer, which is a little chunky but still rather easy to scoop out, somewhat waxy but not too waxy, it gets very creamy as you get past the top layer. Now, breaking it down is actually a very smooth breakdown, a slick breakdown as well. You can start to feel some of the stickiness as you break it down. And applying it, you will also feel some sort of like a resistance, but no tug and pull whatsoever, despite being a firm hold. It feels more like an easy medium to apply to hair, and as you apply it, you begin to see the really awesome medium shine that it provides. It's a true medium shine in my book, and I'll apply another scoop for the sides and back. I'm applying this to slightly damp hair as always. And the wonderful thing about this pomade is that, quite a lot of brewers nowadays, they want to, when it comes to unorthodox water-based pomades, they want to give something that is the best of both worlds, as in they try to provide texture and slickness at the same time. You can opt for one or the other. But then, unless you are a genius brewer who can come up with a kick-ass cream pomade or a clay pomade that can give you both styles really well, they somehow fail to deliver one of these styles in an excellent manner, and they end up giving you sort of like a natural finish or like a matte finish kind of pomade, but they're able to provide you with either texture or slickness, yes, but they don't really excel at either. They'll just be stuck in this sort of fine line that kind of device, and it would be able to deliver both styles, but just barely, just kind of like a mediocre look, unless you have like a really excellent clear cream pomade which is able to provide excellent slickness and excellent texture. But most of these are just kind of like stuck in between, and are not able to provide you with a very slick look or a very texturized look, just barely. They're kind of mediocre. But this one is just, it seems to be a very deliberately slick pomade This is meant to be more on the slicker side, which is exactly what I want. And the control over here, it's just nuts. I mean, really, really excellent amount of control. Well, okay, I'm using a little less than usual. I should supply a little more. Now, this is actually one of the slickest pomades, unorthodox water-based pomades, you can tell over here. It's pretty much along the lines of Crystal Lake by Sheer Revival, which is a water-based pomade that I really, really enjoy. It's one of the slickest as well, but this one just provides sort of like a more lightweight. This one is slightly stronger than Crystal Lake, a little shinier and even slicker as well, but all at the same time it feels a little less waxy than Crystal Lake is and provides more of a lightweight feel. The control on this is just awesome. You can see that my comb moves really easily through my hair. It's almost as if I'm combing a medium. Now this is advertised as a firm hold, but to me it's more of a medium firm actually. It's just it really lies on a true medium firm, and with this you can get a height that is slightly above average. Now, because my hair is the appropriate length, I'm just going to go ahead and go for a pomp today. Now, this actually has a really awesome endurance. It would hold up all day, but if you're in sort of a very humid and hot climate, this could actually do. But you do need some minor touch-ups and recombs throughout the day, but it still works pretty well in very dry and humid, hot and humid conditions. So you can see that I can get like a really natural looking shape over here. It gives a very nice bounce to my hair that some firm hold pomades don't really give me. The shine in this one is a really nice, like I said, it's a true medium shine, but eventually there is a slight decrease in shine throughout the day where it goes down to sort of like I would say it's between low to medium to true medium. It's slightly below a true medium shine, but it won't really die down drastically. There is a decrease in shine. You will notice it, but it's barely. You would kind of notice a decrease in shine, but it's actually barely much of a noticeable decrease, but you will notice it, but most of the shine is still retained throughout the day. Now, slickness in this one is also one of the best in a water-based pomade. It's one of the slickest, but it still doesn't really compare to an oil-based pomade. It's almost matched up to the same level as an oil-based pomade, but just without the greasy, oily, even slimy feel of an oil-based pomade, which is why this is perfect for those who love slicker styles but don't like build up and just a greasy feeling. This is just a really convenient pomade for those who want the slick look while having a good amount of pliability, because the restylability in this one is just super smooth. There is a loss in volume if you restyle throughout the day, but it's a slight deflation, but not so much. And the best thing about this is that this is one of those pomades that are meant to give nourishing properties. The idea of the whole Templeton Tonics line is to provide an alternative to a lot of the drugstore pomades you see nowadays. And because these contain a lot of unnatural and unhealthy ingredients and just some chemicals, even like oil-based factory-made ones don't contain the best of ingredients, despite being healthier than most other factory-made hair products. Chris wanted to create something that is very, very nourishing and healthy for the hair, and that's how Templeton Tonics was born. And this just provides you with a very, very, very soft and healthy hair So once you wash it out of hair, your hair would just feel really, really soft. And the washability in this one is also superb. You can opt for buildup with just by skipping the shampoo, but it's a very, very clean and almost broken down buildup. Not too waxy and not a very sticky buildup. It provides you with a very nice foundation and a lot more slickness the next day. And the washability, it just comes out with only one round of shampoo. It comes out really, really easily, like nothing. I forgot to describe the scent, the Trailhead scent, but I shot the tonic review last night, and I described the scent in that video. I don't know which one I'm going to upload first, so I'm going to talk about the Trailhead scent in this one as well. So basically, the Trailhead scent, it's pretty much a light scent, and it's not too overbearing. It's not offensive in this one. It's just the right balance of the scent in the pomade. And it is a very, very refreshing scent that is somewhat woodsy and kind of leafy. And you can really sense the cedar wood in here. And it smells a little like pine or fir. I don't remember if there was pine in there, but you can definitely sense the pine and like the fir needle scent here. It's overall a very woodsy and leafy scent. It's super, super refreshing, and I always love the scent blends by the Templeton line. Now this is what the pomade looks like in my hair. You can really see the medium shine and the present slickness. Very nice natural shape. So my final verdict on this one, I highly, highly recommend it to anyone who loves the slick look. Like I said, slick look without being overly greasy. It's sort of a higher holding but soft and rather lightweight pomade that can provide you with actually a decent amount of volume, because like I said, I have an above average height with this one. And if you love oil-based pomades and you're just trying to get into unorthodox water-based pomades, this is just one of the essentials. This one is a must try, because for those of you who absolutely love slicker styles just like I do, and this is the water-based pomade for you, because this is actually one of the slickest in the game. It's actually a tad slicker than Crystal Lake from Sheer Vial, which I find to be really slick. Also great for higher temperatures as well. It's a great summer pomade. It's not greasy, great amount of shine, insane control. I love the natural look and shape out of it, and this is overall one of the best pomades I've ever used, and also perhaps the best water-based pomade I've used so far, unorthodox water-based pomade to be exact. And if you enjoyed this review and you learned something from it, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe to this channel, click on the bell icon to never miss a single upload of The Squinty Show, and I'll see you next time on The Squinty Show.